if you are a Cowboys fan, I know we got a good bit of Cowboys fans here. I think this is a Saints state, but a very close second are the Dallas Cowboys, thanks in part to Dak Prescott. However, it's isn't about him. Netflix reportedly spending $50 million. No wonder their prices keep going up. $50 million on a Jerry Jones documentary. $50 million on a Jerry Jones documentary. It's going to be a 10-episode, because we needed 10 episodes of that, a 10-episode docuseries, so $5 million an episode on average on Jerry Jones's life, his rise to power, buying the Cowboys, and on and on. My question is, are you watching a 10-part docuseries on Jerry Jones?
Yeah, I don't think I am. If it was on the Cowboys, if the focus was on the Cowboys, if it was a Hard Knocks, a version of the Cowboys, okay, I'm watching that. But so, I'm not that interested in Jerry Jones.
It's centered around Jerry, but the main focus is going to be on the dynasty days of the 90s.
Okay, now you have a little bit more of my interest. You got me locked in a little bit, because those are some interesting teams, great characters with Aikman and Irvin, Charles Haley, Dion's on those teams, Emmitt Smith. Yeah, okay. You got my attention a little bit.
Back when
there might be one where I'll put my toe in the pool. I'll watch the first couple, and I'll see how it goes from there. I wouldn't commit.
Because like the last 20 years of Jerry Jones, I mean, there's been some scandals, I guess, but when it comes to football, not that interesting.
Yeah,
just a whole lot of losing and underachieving. This comes after, by the way, there's another Netflix documentary focused on the NFL coming out here soon, and it's called Quarterback. It will actually come out on Netflix here in about 9 days. So some summer watching for you. A deep, kind of like Hard Knocks or The Season, if you're an Ole Miss fan, following closely three quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes and also Kirk Cousins and Marcus Mariota. But hey, they got Mahomes. And, mic'd up in every game, behind the scenes, like, here's what life is like for these three guys playing quarterback in the NFL. That is something that I'm more interested in than Jerry Jones. I don't know why.
No, I get it. I understand why. It's pretty obvious why. It's because that's more interesting. Current players, I mean, Jerry Jones, quite honestly, is really uninteresting, right? In my opinion. Like, he runs the Cowboys. He runs them himself. He's the general manager. He's never going to make the right decisions, and the Cowboys are never going to win another Super Bowl as long as he's the owner, I don't think. And I'm sorry if you're a Cowboys fan listening. Spoiler alert. But, I mean, I just don't find him overly interesting, Now, that being said, the era that they're talking about, the 90s era, just coming, remember when he took over in like 88 and they went 1-15, they blew everything up with Herschel Walker and, put that team together through all the draft picks. That's the interesting time of the Cowboys. But since Jimmy Johnson left, I mean, they won another Super Bowl after that. I mean, really, what have the Cowboys had to be interesting about?
We get one message here that says, sign me up. Just finished Bullies of Baltimore, and I highly suggest it if you haven't already. That's, I believe, a 30 for 30, right?
I have no idea. I've never heard of it.
I believe
I had a device right here. It is a 30 for 30 on the rise of the Ravens, yeah.
I bet that is interesting. I mean, you got the personalities.
Putting together that 2000 team. Yeah. Forget that the Goose is no longer with us. Gosh.
Yeah. He was such an interesting guy. And really good in broadcasting, too.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was.